his Helger towards the waiting arms of Loiski. But if you take a look at the bans now from Geekfam, they have the Mathilda taken away. The Eve at Zuzin. Suyo is open. Vincent, let's take it away. Take it away.
Is open,
And
now
Suyo
see
is here.
Suyo from Vincent.
Gaze the stars and seek your path.
Suyo is
I
open.
am the priestess
Yeah.
of primal
The
lightning,
Luo Yi will
the
be picked
hunter
up.
of all the evil gods.
Edith as well. So at least now, for
There will be a
RRQ,
lot of rotation,
Yeah.
I think, from this mid laner, and with Edith, a good crowd controller. What kind of jungler that RQ want to use? Because Alpha is still open.
Yeah, Alpha
Maybe
is
they can
open.
combo it using the Alpha and Luoyi.
Yeah, Alpha Loi works. I feel like Edith also is kind of like a pick that helps peel for the players of RRQ when Geekfam does drive away into the zones of RRQ. But now Geekfam have the Suyo as a strong pick. Maybe they would pick up
Time
Gotcha
and tide wait for
as
no
a
man.
roam,
Nor
but they
does
go for Theramis and the Beatrix again.
To live
Beatrix is
is to
rising in
drink.
popularity in FPL
Time
ID
is a
season
river.
14.
I'm swimming
Yatan.
against the current.
Another Nathan for Skylar.
Oh my goodness. They let
Okay.
it go.
So it's gonna be a good high ground defensive using the Nathan.
My mission
But
is to protect lives.
Team
let's
is
get into the
dead.
second baiting phase, because I think both of the team did, except Edit is gonna be on the XP lane. They didn't take any XP lane yet.
This is interesting because with Beatrix early on in the first phase, I would have thought that maybe RQ would want to eliminate the Kaja and the Franco. But they went for a high-low span here.
It turns
Well,
out they
Is
didn't
it a bait?
think about
they
it.
want
It might be.
Geekfam to go for it? A pick like that?
There might be a possibility, but again, the Beatrix, yes, it does work much better in tandem with the Kaja and with the Cho as well. I think Kaja works best. I'm gonna be a little bit surprised if RRQ don't ban the Kaja
waters
in their
run
last ban.
Your team
For
is
Geekfam, they
dead.
take out the Ling. They're afraid of Sun Sujin's prowess with the hero.
But they still can use Alpha. It's not getting banned yet.
Yeah,
And-
Alpha.
Oh,
Is
no Tigreal. I think, yeah. They will aim for the Alpha, because Tigreal is gonna be annoying for Alpha.
Do you
Using
think
the
Sutsujin
implosion.
is comfortable on Fanny?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
he is.
I think he masters the hero. He
But
plays
against this comp?
against this
would it work?
competition.
There's no single target lock
Yeah,
for Fanny.
I think it's too early to conclude because we are yet to see the last two picks. But against a Pyramus, I feel like it's very hard because once this Fanny does come swinging by, there will be another realm waiting on the wings
Sand
to just
rises
cancel out
when
the
I
burst
give the
damage and they
word.
ban out the Alpha. They go for the Khalid.
Whoa. Van is still open. They just gonna wait until two last heroes from Geekfam are being picked by them.
Yeah, they're gonna play with this jungle pick. What weird picks has Sutsujin used in the jungle? Haya, Alpha, Julian, Nolan, Roger, Frederick, Fanny, Bane, and Joy.
Julian. Think about the Julian.
Kaja Gatot.
Could be.
Yeah. But I don't like the God of Kacha in the hands of Veldora. It's just too passive for me. He's not actively seeking for initiations with the Avatar of the Guardian. And I feel like the Avatar could have been used way more, I don't know, way more proactively. And he has had a bad record as well with the God of Kacha in the last two games that he played. But I feel like there isn't much of a
the
potential
Jade
pick
Slayer.
aside from the God of
Your
Kacha.
team is picking.
He'll go for the
A
Tamas.
feast of
Yeah,
vengeance.
he's utilized it in the
Wow.
regular season.
So it's gonna be another Cho for Balois.
Pick off. Yeah. The Tamas though, it's very interesting.
Yeah, let's go for Fanny.
It lanes pretty
And the
well
Argy.
against the Khalid. But yeah, Fanny is open. Oh, that's gonna be a treat.
Do you really want to go Fanny though? It's so
I don't
risky.
want to.
I mean, if he's confident, go ahead. But there's a Cho,
Gaze
there's the
upon the
Pyramus.
edge of the void.
Oh,
Nolan.
He preferred to use Nolan, and we already seen on the MPLPH Grand Final. I think Nolan can play the mirroring gameplay when facing against Suyo.
Yeah.
Can go to the enemy's jungle, yeah, like killing all the creeps or even stealing the buff.
Yeah. So basically, you match his rotation. You just kind of copy what he does alongside the jungle there is. And I think this Nolan, to be honest, will have a hard time traversing around that composition because you have the lockdown in the Cho, you have that Nether Realm to cancel out the burst. But we'll see. Sutsujin is Sutsujin.
There's always that X factor.
Yeah.
Yep.
But honestly, from the draft, I love the draft from Geekfam. But if I'm thinking about like this is Beloy who are using Cho, so the second game, I'm gonna go to the RRQ again.
So let's see. And let's throw it over to the casters to cast game number 2.
Smash them.
They have been given the ultimate weapon, the most lethal weapon all across the globe in Suyo and Vincent, a boy on the Pyramis. It looked like a really good draft from Geekfam, but can they actually make it possible against the mighty King of Kings in game number 2?
Let's see and witness game number 2, folks. It's actually very low, forced to use the flicker
Wow.
early. So that's already valuable resource triggered.
This is a Cho power, man. It's just so oppressive in the early game. That combined with a boy, you know, when you only have one damage spell, it's usually a very strong damage spell, so the Pyramis kind of benefits from that. Just like that now, RRQ gonna be recovering. Rinse though, being the low heat, going the war cry, not really getting a lot of time to actually go and bully with a level 2 power spike. That's Vincent just taking the gold buff, already getting a bit more of a farm advantage.
Yeah, it seems like now they're going to somehow create pressure in the bottom side, but then again, RQ, they know that, it's low and they back away.
Ambos by IndieHome show the tenacity actually built up by Skylar. He respects the damage potential coming through here for the side Geekfam. Weapon mastery for Chidera, on the other hand, not really feeling the danger, even though he's up against a diversion, against a raging sandstorm and a Nolan.
By the way, Skylar is on a flicker, so this should be a prime target for Beloyski, but we know Skylar, man. The way he's playing the game, and even in the last game, 1k GPM as an Atan.
So that's him. Again, just doubling down. Not using the Purify against the Cho. He knows that he will rely on the entropy, on engage and disengage. And the flicker, of course.
Alright, so that's a waiting game. A boy though, already getting chunked down quite low. Gonna be a race to level 4, and I think RRQ can get it done faster.
And the boy's already half HP. Looks like he's gonna go back to the base first before he's gonna join the turtle fight, or do they want to risk it? Sojin is already level 5, but now diversion.
Diversion on towards the mid bush. Oh, does not find, does not spot the 2 members, but Valor now receives a lot of damage with the help of
my
the round. They have enough firepower to deal and delete E-Doc. RQ, their man down.
Tyron is still very much healthy though. It looks like RQ don't want to fight back. Looks like Chidera. The top, bottom lane, Skylar is on the receiving end of the aggressiveness of Chidera, which is known to be a weak side gold laner most of the time.
He's shown that aggressiveness against CW as well. Ooh, Sutsujin.
Engage. Vincent is there to provide cover. Sutsujin very low, but it seems like he is fast enough to get away from that situation. Beloyski, though, is still on the hunt for blood. We have Dragon committed on towards E-Dog, and it seems like the damage is gonna take him down. Sutsujin will fall as well, but Skylar finds a trade. Vincent in the back line, surrounded by Rins again. Rins will use the flicker, 1 HP practically, and that is a boy with a lethal ignition finding the kill.
Just a splatter of damage coming in from a boy. Now Chidera can even utilize this to take some gold plating away with Vincent, helping zone out some of the members of RQ.
Theodore's gonna escort Skylar out there as well though. But man, this is a great move coming in. Oh man, that's a snipe. Sky Piercer won't be enough. But look at this, every single angle here. Geekfam just piling on the aggression.
Very good pressure, right? Created by Geekfam. RQ. Seems like they are behind 2,000 gold.
It's incredible. This Thomas pick, man, because you expect this Khalid to be super aggressive in the early game, but we haven't seen anything of the sort currently. Diversion though in the bottom lane.
Let's see, it is going to focus on towards Chidera now. He is stunned up. Now the damage will come through. Skylar picks up that kill. Very crucial kill. I might have to say, Valora, Dyrena going at it. 1v1, but Vincent, cheeky one. He does not respect the 1v1.
Most dangerous, but look at this. Ooh, boys here being pesky as always. RRQ on the receiving end on a lot of unfair fights in this game, but that is exactly what Geekfam have to do. They've seen what can happen if you let RRQ take control. But now that Riz has the Enchanted Talisman, he can spam out a lot more reliably. He's been running out of mana in the previous couple of fights. Now Sutsujin forced to back away again. This Cho pick
Flicker Wave Dragon again out towards Edo. The damage will be enough to burst him down. Chidera picks up the extra gold. 5v4. Can RRQ pull it up, Eldora? Zoning rids away, no flicker on him, and he will fall. Eldora secures it, and Vincent finds the turtle. RRQ, they are being read like a book.
What is this Geekfam, man? This is something new, especially in the series. The way they play aggressively, even Beloski is camping on the bottom lane, knowing that there's probably someone that's going to be around.
I mean, they go for the Thamus, so it's a very independent lane, and you're seeing that earlier, even with all the efforts of RRQ, he stays alive. So when they can put all their attention onto Skylar, right, shut him down, and ensure that Veldora can have a good lane, it's a good time from Geekfam.
Top lane is going to be the main agenda for RRQ. Seems like they will not be able to find it. Diversion.
Aloy?
Yeah, it seems like
Aloy?
able to find anything. So Tsujin, Way of Dragon!
Oh boy!
Hey, hello to the combo. Chidera finds it with the flicker. Beloski will fall because of the turret. But Tyron, he wants blood. And he finds a Raging Sandstorm assisting Skylar to get the kill.
You cannot hide away from Tyrant on a cleed. He can show you the world.
Oh, Entropy pops the Purify. And it seems like RRQ, they want to push the pace.
Oh, man.
Now it's Edok finding Vincent. Seems like RRQ, they have enough damage to give pressure. But thankfully, Geekfam, they can clear the wave.
On the other side, Thamus just pushing and pushing, man. Warcry Thamus on Veldora with the Vengeance. Just wins out 1v1, or at least survives long enough. Right now, with all the pressure and attention, Skylar still has 3 kills. Despite all of the shutdown, all the denial, he's only 200 gold behind, showing again the farming knowledge here. Same thing for Vincent. He's been getting a lot more success, only 300 gold ahead. RRQ are playing it very efficiently, and the longer the game goes, the moment that Geekfam can't one-shot Edok any longer, it's going to be a different game.
It seems like now below a 2v1 situation. Pops the Revitalize, no flops the Vengeance. Edok again out of position, and Geekfam, they're there to punish.
Beloski has a personal beef with Edith users, man. Over the course of this series, it's always the Edith. Now Sujin is forced to go away from the vicinity of the objective as Vincent. That is 100%, bro. You cannot lose that.
All right. Darren's getting info, kind of zoning away, so Skylar can get out, but look at this chase by Beloski. Woof.
Doesn't find the connection.
Yeah, Darren comes in for the cover. Geekfam having all the aggression, but the mid tower for RRQ is still standing strong. Again, the moment Edok can survive from the all-in from Geekfam, this game is going to turn around really hard. But with 4K of a gold advantage, Geekfam can keep snowballing and ensure that that point is a long time away.
Yeah, this is Natan Skylar to remind you all that this season, Skylar has used Natan, I believe, 6 to 7 times and boasts a 100% win rate. Just like Matilda's key earlier, can Geekfam actually break that streak coming in from Skylar? Especially knowing that they have the experience of playing a high ground defense with this kind of hero, they might have something on their mind, a plan that they can execute in the late game.
Whoa! Divergent play. Rins and Skylar looking for Veldora. Edok though receives a lot of damage. Flickers out. Vincent! Killer instinct again. Vincent secures the kill in the mid lane. There's Nolan. Way of Dragon, though, will be committed on towards the lead. Darren flickers out. Multiple infos already. No flicker for Edok, and as well as Darren now in the mid lane. No, in the top lane, the inner will fall.
Man, I'm curious to see the statistics on how many gold Skylar has right now, because in terms of XP, he's not far behind or keeping up with Chidera. That's leading the game.
Yeah, that's a pull. Darren, good spacing.
That's a lot of damage coming in from Chidera as well, so RRQ, I wonder what the idea is. They want to try and find damage reduction items? Do they actually want to get the physical defense? Because it can work both ways for the Suyo and the Beatrix. The gold is still static at 4K, but RRQ now with the Lord in the picture, is it still too early? Do they still think they have to kind of wait it out?
Yep. Diversion will be committed. They sent Skylar and Darren to the bottom side. Ooh. Geekfam, they're not aware of this. Bottom side inner should be their target. RQ trying to buy their time.
Ooh. They might want to place this one knowing that Skylar is on the bottom side, but I don't know if this is I feel like this is too much of a sacrifice for the first Lord, especially against Natan.
Interesting. RRQ, I guess they really felt like, no, it's not time yet. We can't really risk it. So they just go for the trades. The patience play coming in from RRQ. Despite the hot-blooded first game they had right there, they're maintaining their composure. But with a BOD for Vincent, man's doing a ton of damage right here. RRQ, especially with Dairon and Edok, trying to abuse the regeneration built into the hero's kit. You might find it difficult when Vincent can just execute them just like that. But looking at the gold, Skylar so close to the Holy Crystal, man. He's ahead in gold, somehow, some way. Same thing for the Nolan.
Told you, man. This man is a menace. This man is a monster. The best gold laner in ID. Single mana shot towards Dairon doesn't really mean anything. Now Geekfam, with this Lord, what will they do? What's gonna be the job here?
Oh, boy! Flicker Way of Dragon! And Edok will use the flicker. Both Roamer uses their flicker there. But I mean, technically, Arashi Skylar has yet to be picked off. You watch Adera picked off twice already.
No, wait, hang on a second. Is RRQ planning on doing a Geekfam to Geekfam?
Yeah, I mean, turret defense.
Man, bit shameless, isn't it? Wow. Nah, just kidding.
I mean, if it works, it works. Oh, Edok and Skylar.
Yep, Purify pops. Another round committed as well. That's info, valuable one. And that's RQ. Seems like they're gonna use their diversion here.
Oh no.
He got spotted, I think.
Yeah, they will not commit the diversion play. Loisky though on the other side. Whew. Yeah, will just calmly get away.
Does it feel like the Geekfam vs Fnatic on a game all over again? Because right now, 5.5k gold lead, but look at the map that RQ is owning right now. They are very confident just hanging out of the mid lane.
It's kind of crazy that the only difference is it's on the top side and the bottom side of the map. Due to the split push plays, RRQ actually is keeping up, kind of. Look at Beloyski though. We're looking for something, trying to deny this purple buff. Textbook play coming in, but ooh.
Seems like Geekfam, they will deny the purple. RRQ, no purple buff, 44 seconds towards the second Lord, the enhanced one. Diversion committed towards the bottom side. And that is just that.
Don't forget, Hoshi, this diversion play can come in handy. It feels like it's such a Skylar thing to do, to break the base when all the Geekfam members are clumped up at the Lord.
It's an interesting situation here. Usually, the attention is given to the other side of the map when the Lord is up, right? So you can get the prior advantage. And now they went over to the other side, to the Lord actually, and now the whole gang is rotating to the top side. Geekfam will have the setup advantage, and they still have the threat of Beloyski, but Edok has shown that he's able to withstand a lot of that burst damage, and he has a flicker available. Let's see how this plays out, man. Beloyski, once more, has to be on the hunt.
Oh, it does seem like RRQ does not mind losing a Lord or two here. They know they have Natan, and they rather keep Natan alive. Remember, 3 kills. Shutdown is already available if you took down Skylar.
Right now, the plan is just protect Mr. Shevchenko.
And they do have a lot of tools there. Raging Sandstorm, Earth Shatter as well. Technically, same thing that Geekfam was doing, right? If you're in the base and no one can flank around, you know, are we gonna dive in towards all that crowd control, especially with the yin-yang effect potentially triggering?
Bottom lane?
1v1 potentially. No one gets away. Mid-baser charged once. Now he will fall surely. RRQ, they need to take care of this Lord. And it does seem like Geekfam, they have not find the opening to open a fight just yet as well.
The key is just Beloyski getting Skylar, which is just a tough thing to do at this point, man. Even on a flicker, he hasn't died even once. Never really in Beloyski's vicinity. He's always evading all the engages coming in from Geekfam, and now the Lord, or like the minion is coming.
Yep. Oh, Flicker Way of Dragon, that's a Purify, another realm. Breaking Sandstorm though, will not save his life. Now Tsutsukin looking for a kill, Chidera! Oh, not enough bullets to take him down just yet. Edok with the conceal does not find anyone. That's just a 2-for-1. Rinse and Dairon being the casualty alongside Beloyski. A Geekfam successful engage.
Man, oh man. And the gap becomes even wider, but it's 9k. Doesn't matter at all for this guy. They can take this on. Do they want to actually do it right now?
And the beam to clear. Oh! That's a lot of damage with the Vengeance Pop. That will be a boy finding the shutdown and the Mega. RRQ, they are still alive, but they lose Skylar for 30.
Wow, the pressure from Geekfam here. They know how to defend their stronghold. They know how to crack open one as well. Getting the target on the opposite side of the Lord, already a big win. Able to secure Skylar as well in that fight. Dyron, as you can see, goes straight for the Winter Crown. He knows he can't possibly be tanky enough. He wants to go in straight and then use that Winter Crown potentially to set up for the next fight. The big difference here, the massive one I think, is in the EXP and the mid lane. RRQ has been funneling all the gold to the carries. As you can see, they're still, competitive, especially Skylar. But at the same time, if Geekfam can kind of pressure and zone him away, there's no damage from anywhere else at this point.
Looking for an engage. Wave Dragon. That is Renz. Now with the Loi very low, he will be taken down the 5th time. That's your first team mid laner, folks. Down and out.
Was that a shade from Gani? By the way, Skylar, the builder Ashi, there's no Winter Crown, there's no Wind of Nature. He's going Glass Cannon on towards the Divine Glaive, it looks like.
Going Glass Cannon yet again. He knows that, with all the funneling done to him, he has a responsibility here, and he needs to deliver. Going straight for the Glass Cannon. At the very least, he has damage, man. Geekfam definitely respect it. They know how to play with the Natan. Now they're going straight for the Lord, though. RRQ might be too late.
The onward connects, but it seems like now Ida will lose his life. Immortality drops Sitsujin.
Oh my God!
Read! A big brain! Baloy finds the connection. Raging Sandstorm finds 3, but the follow-up damage isn't enough.
Diversion
to buy time, but Dyron falls. Rins is next on the menu, and Chidera is alive. Skylar finds the entropy, finds the shutdown as well. Can he clean up alongside Ito?
No way! Ain't no way!
But Skylar will fall. He finds the triple, but it will not be enough. And it seems like it's an ultimate wipeout as Geekfam, the base is wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to game 3 with a 1-1.
Kingslayer for a reason. 100% a perfect win rate on Unatan, on Mr. Shevchenko, on Skylar is broken down by Geekfam. What a way to retaliate in the second game. Baloyski, pretty much everyone on the team just doing their job. And it is an equal game.
It is.
Wow.